Hi class, my name is Mary Elena Garcia and I'm here today to talk about the chapter that I chose to write my research paper on. So to begin with, the chapter that I did choose was chapter 28, which is Uses and Gratifications Theory by Eli Katz. It could be defined as an approach that was developed to study the gratifications that attract and hold audiences to the kind of media and type of content that satisfies their social and psychological needs. So in the chapter, Katz introduces 5 key assumptions that underlies uses and gratifications theory. So the first one is that people use media for their own particular purpose. For example, there could be 2 people watching the same exact program, but for different reasons. One of them could be watching for enjoyment, or the other one could be watching it to just pass time. The second one is that people seek to gratify needs, which means that the type of media someone chooses can satisfy the specific need of that person. For example, someone who wants to feel relaxed would listen or watch something that's more soothing. The third one is that media competes for your attention and time, which means that there is an ongoing competition with not only the different types of media, but also other activities that a person can be involved in. The fourth one is that media affects people differently, meaning that a media message doesn't affect everyone the same because we are all built differently. The last one is that people can accurately report their media use and motivations. Researchers have been able to report the types of media and reasons people use it by conducting surveys and experiments. But they believe that the information might be inaccurate because they are unable to tell if people are being honest or lying. Besides the key assumptions, the chapter also provides 8 motivations that can account for most of the explanations why people use media. So the first one is to pass time, people using media to waste time. The second one is companionship, using media to enjoy others' company. The third one is escape, using media to escape reality and focus on something else. The fourth one is enjoyment, using media to watch shows and play music that people find enjoyable. The fifth one is social interaction, which using media to connect with others. And then the sixth one is relaxation, which is using media to soothe someone and relieve them of stress. The seventh one is information, which is using media to expand our knowledge on something that we missed or didn't know about. And the last one is excitement, which is using media to generate a sense of excitement. Another important component that the theory includes is the parasocial relationship, which is using media to have a fantasy friend. And it can also be further explained as having a sense of friendship or emotional attachment that develops between a TV viewer and a media personality. For example, Kim Kardashian. I'm sure we all know who she is and that she focuses a lot on fashion. Well, my sister is always checking on her Instagram page, just trying to assemble similar outfits. And in a way, my sister ended up forming a relationship because she was seeking guidance from a reality star. So an article that I did want to talk about was one that I found at the RCC database that is titled Uses and Gratifications Theory in the 21st Century. That's by Thomas Rugier. The article's purpose is to include the theory in any speculation on the future direction of mass communication. But what really captured my attention was the criticism that the article provided. And one of them was that the theory was too individualistic, which means that it's impossible to predict societal implications of media. But I have to disagree because I have related the most with this theory. And I know most of my classmates have as well. And when I asked myself what was the reasons behind using media for me, each of my answers related back to the 8 motivations that the chapter provided and the ones that I listed earlier today. Another source that I wanted to bring up is an online article titled Uses and Gratifications Theory. The reasons why this article stood out is because in our textbook, Katz states that instead of focusing on what media does to people, we need to turn our our attention on what people do with media. And the article emphasizes that the theory is an approach that focuses that individuals have power over their media's usage rather than positioning individuals as passive consumers of media, especially since people are so quick to assume that media controls people's lives. But this article and the textbook assures me that we are the ones with all the power. The theory is relevant to the field of communication because it provides different medias that we use to interact with and the reasons why people use them. It also affects society because we all are learning why people become involved to one particular type of communication than another one, and the types of gratifications they receive from it. Overall, this theory was easy to understand and learn from because it is something that we interact with and helps us understand how media is always growing and evolving in new ways that inevitably affects our lives every single day. So that will be all for me, and I do want to say thank you for everyone watching my video, and I hope that all of you guys enjoy your day.